Whew. Hey everybody, how are you all today? It is Wednesday. It is hump day. Holy cow. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for those of you who were with me on Tarot Tuesday last night. That was really, really good stuff. Um, Spirit was in the house. Spirit was in the house. We used just angel cards last night because sometimes that's what happens is Spirit comes in and I get inspired to use certain decks. And last night the angels wanted to speak. So if you got a card last night, or if you're watching the replay, also look at the archangels that are on the cards, because there's also a message in that for you. So look them up, what they're about, what their mission is, or what they represent, because that will also be a message for you. So good stuff last night. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning. I know I'm going to get it wrong. I think it's. I'm going to have to look at that again. So I'm just going to say. I think it's Hatika, I think. But I'm sorry if I'm getting that really wrong. All right, so let's see what. All right, so there's the message for us. And I'm actually going to, I don't do this very often, but I was being guided to the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck is expanding horizons. So wherever this message is going, we're definitely moving in a direction that things are opening up for us. It is a slow going energy, but it is moving in the right direction. Good morning, Carm. So that is on the bottom of the deck. So let's see what the message is for us today. Because the first card that I have is Light After Dark. So many of us are coming out of darkness, a dark period, a period of maybe not having all the information. Maybe there have been some secrets revealed, or there have been some revelations of situations and relationships that didn't feel good. It didn't feel good, but this is all about you coming into awareness of what you need moving forward, and you are seeing things more clearly. So you are coming into your own. So a lot of transformation is what this feels like, but it does feel like you're coming into information that maybe you didn't have. You're coming into seeing the picture, the bigger picture. Is what it feels like. So for many of you, there has been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of change, and some of it hasn't felt good, but it's because you are moving into more clarity. You are coming into information in a way that you didn't have before, and now it's time. Good morning, Hope. Yeah, because you were in chaos. You were having people and situations around you that were creating chaos in your own life, or you were having some mental self-sabotage where you were also thinking that you weren't good enough, or you were thinking you were letting the distraction get in the way of what you needed to be doing. And the distraction is other people's situations. The distraction is media. The distraction is social media. The distraction is the illusion that sometimes we get caught up in, that we're not seeing things clearly, and now we are. So this is making me feel like, for many of you, you're coming into clarity that you didn't have before. Good morning, Darlene. And this clarity is bringing you out of the dark. This clarity is bringing you into what is for you. And for some of you, it's the clarity of what you're going to be doing for money. For some of you, it is about the clarity of how to shore up your financial situation. That for some of you, maybe you've been overspending to make yourself feel better. Maybe you've been giving too much financially to others where they didn't really need it, but that was how you were feeling beneficial. So really, really important now to step back and say, okay, where am I buying into the chaos? Where am I buying into situations that are not on a firm foundation, and where am I getting the clarity of what I need to do moving forward? Because it is about coming into partnership. It is about coming into the knowingness that I'm okay. And for some of you, this unity isn't going to be outside relationships. For some of you, this is going to be the unity with your higher self. This is going to be really getting into connection with that inspiration and that thought that persistent thought that won't go away. And that spirit coming in and saying, okay, we keep bringing you this message, now we need you to trust and act on it, because you're coming into unity, you're coming into your spiritual awareness, you're coming into your intuition, you're getting the inspiration, and it's time to move out of the darkness. It is time to get out of the chaos and any fear based feeling that you're having, and getting into connection with your higher self, and getting creative, moving yourself into, and that's why they brought me to the bottom of the deck, into the expanding horizons, that you're moving in a positive direction. It's one step at a time. And for some of you, it's got a lot to do with lack mentality. The reason that you're having this delusion of wealth, or you're feeling like you're not on firm foundation, is because you're in this lack mentality of, I never have enough. I never have enough. I don't have enough people. I don't have enough resources. I don't make enough money. Whatever it is, this is lack mentality. This has nothing to do with the truth. This has to do with your own feelings surrounding yourself and your own situation. And so it's going to be really important to get into gratitude, to get out of that lack mentality, and to know that the information that you're being brought to, the new way of thinking, is where you need to be, that you really are getting clarity on many relationships and situations that really have not been serving you for a very long time. And now you've got to get into loving yourself in a way that you can feel connected, you can feel inspired, you can feel important, you can feel creative, you can feel that you are on solid ground. And so sacral chakra, knowing that you are worthy of love, knowing that you can love yourself and that it's okay, that you are safe, because you're being brought to a lot of new situations and a lot of new ways in which to be and do. And you can't necessarily grab hold as much as you need to if you're being blocked, if you feel like you're really not good enough, or you're really nothing ever works out for me, the other shoe is going to fall, whatever that fear is, that lack mentality. Yeah, you got to get out of the lack mentality. You really do. You got to get out of the chaos that your own mental mind, this is really making me think of the mental body today. Like, they're really bringing me that there's, many of us get in these self-sabotaging thoughts. And if we're not looking at how we think about things, we're going to keep having those self-sabotaging thoughts. So it's going to be really important for you to really recognize how you're thinking about things, because things are being brought to you. Situations are changing around you. You are being given the opportunities and the support that you need. But if you don't feel it, if you don't step into it in the way that you need to, because you're holding yourself back, you're blocking it for whatever reason, self-sabotage in some way, then no, you're not going to feel like things are moving in a good direction. You're not going to feel like you're coming into expanding horizons where the sun is coming out and you are receiving the love and support that you need. So very, very important to know that the information that you're being brought to, that it is time to come into unity with yourself, that you are coming out of the darkness, that you are getting the clarity, that you are being brought to people in situations that are going to be helpful. But it's not going to feel it if you don't believe it. All right? I had to write that down. Yes, I'm writing that down because we're going to share that. That's really, wow. That's, I feel like that was profound. I feel like, and I have nothing to write. Seriously? Okay. So, oh, what did I say, guys? Oh, shoot. What did I say? Sometimes things come through me and I'm like, what did I say? If you don't feel it, you can't believe it. If you don't feel it, you can't believe it. Okay, if I said it differently, please let me know, but I probably will look at this video to verify. All right, if you don't feel it, you can't believe it. That's profound. Because remember, it is our emotional body. It is those issues in your tissues that you have to release to be able to feel and know that you're going to be supported. And those traumas and dramas that hold us down, they're in our emotional body. They're in our physical body. And so if we don't feel that that we're going to be better, that we're going to be okay, then how can you believe it? How can you believe that you're going to be okay if you don't feel it? Wow. Love it when Spirit brings me stuff like that. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Okay. Awesome, Lori. Awesome. Yeah, Mandy. Yeah. Good morning, Krista. I don't know if I said good morning to you, honey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Lori. Okay, that was good stuff. Wow. I got excited. If you don't feel it, you can't believe it. All right, let's get a okay, and we're gonna get some advice. That's what we're getting. All right, we're gonna get advice. Oh yeah, because it's time. It's time to feel the joy and contentment. Look at those beautiful colors. Look at that beautiful support. Look at that beautiful, beautiful card. Joy and contentment. All right, because it's time. It's time, guys. Thank you, Darlene. It's time. Hij. All right, here we go. Your advice. Be here now. Enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded and are continuing to unfold. A wave of contentment is washing over your life. Contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you are always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you smile, dance, and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your life joyfully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully, and through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you're being given an opportunity to experience it now. If you find yourself feeling sad, drained, or overwhelmed, know that this is all about to change. In order to usher positive energy into your life, your angels are encouraging you to do what makes you feel alive. Whether you're drawn to pursuing a hobby, spending time in nature with loved ones, or even having a digital detox, you're being guided to make those moves now. Anything that makes you feel positive, blessed, and joyful will support you in magnetizing more of these feelings and experiences into your life. Your angels are waiting to shine their light and love on your world, so call on them now to bring that love in now. Yeah. Yeah, Krista, absolutely. Absolutely. Good stuff. If you don't feel it, you can't believe it. I love it. So yes, it is time to get into joy. It is time to get into those higher vibrational frequencies. So if you're really, really struggling with lack mentality, then definitely get into gratitude. Do the gratitude journal, 10 things every day. Feel it, make it a ritual, light the candle, make the tea, sit in a quiet place. Have everybody kind of be doing their own thing or in bed, or do it right in the morning before you start your day, whatever works for you. But getting into connection with that higher self through gratitude is going to really profoundly help you move in the direction that you want to go. Whatever that direction is. Maybe it's starting your own business. Maybe it's finishing a degree. Maybe it's getting training in something you've really wanted to do. Maybe it's taking that course. Maybe it's reading that book. Maybe it's networking with that person that you've been afraid to call because you were afraid to get the no. Whatever it is, it's time. It's time to step out of your comfort zone and getting into joy, getting into gratitude, getting into that high vibrational frequency and feeling the support as you make these changes is going to be so important. Getting out of that lack mentality and that self-sabotaging thoughts that I get it. It's so easy to buy into I'm not good enough, I don't deserve, it never works out for me. Don't buy into the victimization. Don't buy into the unworthiness. Don't buy into the powerlessness. It's time to transform that. It's time to step into your divinity, into the unity. Oh, I shuffled them. I do that all the time. I got to stop doing that. Into the unity that's bringing you into connection with your higher self. That really waking up your spiritual DNA in a way that's going to help you know that you're in connection with source. You're in connection with your higher power. You're in connection with that part of you that is too big to be in this physical form. And so, if you want help with that, that's what part of the integrative energy therapy is all about, healing those parts of yourself that don't feel worthy or powerful or good, that those traumas and dramas that you're holding on to. And also, I'm doing the intuitive guidance course starting on October 20th. Grab your seat. and really partner with me to have the experiences, to know that you can get into connection with your higher self, to go through those meditations with me, to get the information that you need to start your own journey of practice, whether, that's breathing practice, meditation practice, gratitude practice. Honestly, combine them all. But that's what we're going to do, is we're going to really learn, what we can do in our human form to really connect with our higher self, so that we can get into connection with our purpose, getting in alignment with why we're here in this life experience at this time, what we're here to do. For some of us, it's very simple. For some of us, we feel it's more profound. Whatever it is, you're important. Your reason for being here is important. Why you chose to incarnate on earth at this time is important. Why you were born in this decade was important, or is important. So whatever you're feeling you need, and I can help you, please reach out. Guidance 311 at guidance311.com is the email to get a hold of me on. I'm still, learning and revamping, and I've just learned how to get my business and my personal email together so that I won't miss an email. I'm really working on learning how to streamline everything so that we can all work together very easily. Very, very thankful for those of you who have reached out this week to work with me going forward. I'm very excited about that. So it's all good, and it's all good. And that's what my purpose is to share how you can also get into this space of everything being all good. And I know it takes work, and I know it's hard, and I know it's not easy, and it takes time. And it's one of the most profound things you'll do for yourself, is taking the time to really get self-aware of why you self-sabotage, how you self-sabotage, and really breaking those old patterns so that you can move forward in joy, in love, in contentment, in being happy in your purpose and what you're putting out into the world, who you're becoming, because you're getting in closer connection with your higher self. And it's good stuff. Mandy, there's still spots available. There are only 10 seats, guys. So please, definitely grab your seats as soon as you can. There are still seats available, 10 seats total. So we're going to go. We're going to start October 20th. I know it's still over a month away, but the sooner you get your seat, the sooner that you're in. But take your time, Mandy. Take your time. Yeah, you got time, honey. No worries. So we're going to look forward to that. We're going to look forward to building another cohort and building that community of people. And the people that are in each cohort, it's always the right people at the right time coming together. And the relationships that we build are beautiful. The community, the support that you find in like-minded people that maybe you don't have around you or haven't had very much of. It's very transformational to know that those experiences that you're having you're not alone. You're not as alone as you think you are. Because sometimes when you're going through this ascension process or spiritual awakening, coming into connection with your higher self, it can be very isolating, especially if you don't really have anybody around you that's going through that. So it's all good. It's all good. All right. So please join me if you're being called to. Really looking forward to this next cohort. Everything's going absolutely excellently on the baby front. We had our first appointment at the doctor's yesterday, flying colors across the board. She's doing very, very well, gaining weight, doing everything she's supposed to. The jaundice is gone. So I'm definitely going to be ready to go and totally in physically, spiritually, energetically, mentally invested in this next cohort. So very looking forward to it. All right. So whatever you're being called to, all of my services are at guidance311.com. Please join the website, join my community, Guidance 311, here on Facebook. And guys, it's all good. So thank you for being with me here today. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.